coming and sitting out in the field really early in the morning.
But this isn't the fox you got on film.
That's the coyote.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it is. This is I got it on film since we had this little episode.
Okay.
Okay, and we've always talked about, we got to have John or Jacob come over and shoot this thing sometime. In fact, they did come over one morning. They both fired. It sounded like the Civil War was going on. But they both missed. We hoped it hit it. Well, anyway, they missed. So, you can picture our front 8-foot patio door. Okay?
Yeah.
And one morning, Jim was sitting by the window when I got out of bed, and I came in. He said, "I think that coyote's out there." And I looked, and it was out there, jumping around, just playing. And I said, the other day, I noticed that the gun, I was vacuuming, and I went to vacuum under his bed, and there's the rifle.
Whether is it coyote?
No, I found the gun, okay? I didn't know he had one in the house. So I'm still in my pajamas. He's sitting in his underwear in front of this patio door, which is closed, so the coyote can't hear us.
You don't want him to hear the block.
He had this gout in his hands, and this finger doesn't work, and this finger doesn't work, and they're kind of fat, and they ache, and they hurt and everything. But I gave him the gun, and I said to him,
Do you think that was a good idea?
I know where the bullets, I had seen some one time in this tub that I keep under the sink that I used to collect the stuff that came out of their pockets. There's always shells or something in their pockets. Yeah. Well, I better save these shells. Somebody might need them someday. So I went out and looked in the utility room, and sure enough, and they're creeping around the house like this fox is doing. Like
They're
this
foxy.
Coyote's gonna hear us or something. So I went out to the utility room, and sure enough, there was about 20 of them in a baggie there. So I brought them back out to the kitchen. Well, let's try to load this thing. So he's pulling back on the. I think about that time we decided we better open the screen. So we slid the door back and slid the screen back, and he's sitting there pulling back on whatever it is you have to pull back, and I dropped the bullet in and went right through onto the floor. Oh, Jim, there's no clip in here. It would work better if we had a clip, but can you see that little hole there? That's where it's supposed to go. So I get down, I see a little indentation. So the point of the bullet's supposed to go in that little indentation. But his hands are getting so sore, I'm trying to hold back on that. And I said, maybe I could hold back on that for a while. He said, no, you can't. It's hard. So I tried again. I put the bullet in, but my fingers were too wide. It was only about like this, we're trying to squeeze this thing down in there.
Yeah.
Finally, I said, I'm going to go get the tweezers.
That's what I was like,
So I did.
Lower the nuclear bomb into its receptacle.
By now we haven't paid attention. We don't know what's going on in the field.
The fox is probably his nose pressed
We
against
tried to load the gun. So anyway, I got the tweezers and I held it tight and we got it in there, and he's standing up. He's standing up, looking out at I don't know if the safety's on this or not. Pull the trigger. If it goes, the safety wasn't on. If it doesn't, so.
And meanwhile, the I wish he'd hurry up. I'm tired of recording.
Well, the worst of it was after he shot, the lump of hay that he was looking at didn't move. The coyote had actually been there. I had seen it. And he's still looking at what he thought was the coyote, and it was a lump of hay.
So he killed it?
Yeah. So I told him, what I saw was the coyote, and now it's gone. We'll try to be better prepared next time. We did get a clip for it, though. It took us a long time, but we got a clip for the gun, and the other day I managed to put 4 in there all by myself before my fingers got so tired I couldn't shove another one in.
Oh, this sounds hard.
Well, he did try to shoot one morning with it, and it just kind of went click. And then the bullet fell sideways. We're going to have to go out and beat that coyote to death.
Choice versus coyote. Choice 0. row.
Coyote. Yeah.
18 chickens and 1 turkey. Now the guinea hen I wish he would kill is still
That's
there.
the one that makes all the noise, right?
5:30 in the morning. Up on the deck. Or up on the railing of
Just
the
get
deck.
some salt and pepper and put on the guinea hen.
She got my Billy Bass and put that on
Yeah.
the deck. Yeah.
That's why I know about it.
Oh, okay.
That's the only use for
Yeah.
Billy Bass.
That's the only use for guineas.
Did we ever tell Jerry? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Jerry Walton? Okay.
Anyway,